What do they charge for that a month?
I think it's $15 a month. All right. It looks like we're live. Can you guys hear me? We'll see how my internet goes. Hello, everybody. Josh. See. There's I'm live on my channel here. 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 All right, bear with me, you guys. I am like complete noob when it comes to going live. Josh, will you stop? I'm muting you. You're over there. I'm gonna mute you.
That's it.
Aha! I muted Josh. Should I turn his camera off too? All right. So hello, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. Thank you very much, Josh, Truck and Vapes, for allowing me to use his Zoom room tonight to go ahead and host this live stream for you guys. And the whole purpose of this live stream tonight is to thank every single one of you who have subscribed to me, because today I hit my 7,000 subscriber milestone. So thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. Blows me away that in just a little under 2 years, I've hit 7,000 subscribers. And that is absolutely amazing. And obviously, none of that would be possible without you guys. So thank you guys so much for that. And really, the rest of the stream is just going to be us sitting bullshit talking, because I have absolutely nothing planned. This was a last minute stream idea. I was considering maybe going live, and then Josh and Rebuildable Ryan talked me into it, even though Rebuildable Ryan is MIA right now. But he may pop in here a little bit later. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the room link in chat for you guys. Now, again, this is Josh's Truck and Vapes Zoom room. So if you have a problem with Josh, or you don't want to be in Josh's room, then don't come in. But it's his Zoom room, but he's letting me borrow it for tonight so that we can all hang out and just have fun on my channel and celebrate my 7,000 subscriber. God, that number just seems so big to me. So here is the Zoom room link. Anybody that wants to join is more than welcome to join. All I ask is that you be polite, respectful, don't have a bunch of loud noise in the background, so as that everybody can talk and hear you. And let's see, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody in chat. So I saw that white guy is in chat. Hello, that white guy. Shane Smith, Miss Green, Discount Donnie, Vaping Joe M, Francis Pan, Juan, Country Boy, let's see, SU Orange. Don't think I've seen you before. Thank you so much for the congratulations. I see a couple names in here that I've never seen before, but most of you guys I've all seen and talked to you pretty regularly. David Settles, hello. Good to see you. Thank you. Willow, I see Willow's in chat. Stevie J's in chat. Eric Sutherland, hello. Mad Max Vapes Official, thank you so much for the congratulations. Monster Man, here's Monster Man. And by the way, I didn't even introduce the other people that are in this Zoom room with me. So Monster Man Vapes just popped in, clearly. So hi, Monster Man. We have Truck and Vapes, who is in here, and we also have DBS Squawk in here. DBS also has his own YouTube channel, and so does Truck and Vapes, and so does Monster Man Vapes. They're all fellow YouTube creators.
I'm on break at work right now, but I wanted to pop in and say congratulations on 7,000 subscribers.
Thank you so much. I see Phil Vapes 21 just came in. Thank you, Phil. Tom Vapes, hello. Vape Vapes, hey, what's up? Or Church, hey, thank you for the love. Duke Nukem Vapes, thank you. Michelle Didana, thank you. Tommy Vapors, I think I said hello, but hello again.
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in, say hi to everybody. Congratulations to Kimmy Vape on 7,000 subs. So I'm going to pop back off of here. I'll be watching. Always.
All right, Matt. Well, you have a good rest of the evening at work, and I will see you later.
See you later.
Hey, James Joseph. Thank you. Amy Herndon. Hello. Thank you for coming. So, yeah, what are you guys up to tonight? DBS? What are you doing this weekend?
A whole lot of nothing.
Just a whole lot of nothing. That's pretty much my weekend, too.
Working.
You work weekends?
I work 7 days a week.
Oh, gosh. That sucks.
7 days
Kelly
a week.
Kell. Oh, Kelly, sweetheart. Thank you, Kelly Kell. She just donated $20. Thank you so much for that. Josh, what are your plans for the weekend? I know
Saturday,
you got something new in the mail today.
Yeah, I got this right here. The dead goat.
Mine should be here tomorrow.
That's the other. It's a regular goat that comes in this, and then the actual goat, the dead goat cap comes in this right here. It's like I'm gonna be building it here in a second and using it, but I'm doing a little bit of PR right now. So
Is it a different cap trucking or is it just a deck?
yeah, it's got let's see, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 snake bite holes on each side.
Okay, so it's pretty much just like the dead rabbit then?
Well, like I said, I haven't opened the cap yet. I haven't even opened it yet, so I haven't looked at it yet. I'm gonna do that here in a second. But yeah,
See a couple more
I
people
got a Saturday. I got a show coming up. Like I always do my Saturday Night Live Cussing and Discussing show, and then I have Sunday. Rebuildable Ryan's doing a show. Sorry about the beeping because this damn thing won't like stop. And he's going to be doing a giveaway for he hit 500 subs, so he's going to be doing a giveaway for that. And if Monster Man hits 200 subs by Sunday, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for a dead goat kit, not just the cap, but the kit, and a heat treated hermetic with a special build in it from Coil Builder. So waiting to see how that goes. And
I see Rafine's popped into chat. Hello, Rafine's. Robert, thank you very much for the congratulations. Chevy Man. Let's see who else is in here. Saw somebody else and now I done lost chat. Boy, chat is hard to keep up with. Tango, that's who else I saw. Hey, Tango.
Oh, damn. Tango.
Andrea Bressett. And Kevin K is here, of course.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near those numbers. I had to start my channel all over again because the whole Google email crap.
Oh, yeah. I know a couple people that got zapped by the Google stuff, and when they're good.
What Google stuff?
So they did away with the Google Plus. You remember how when you at first you didn't have to have a Google account to have a YouTube account, and then they switched it to you had to have a Google account to have a YouTube account. Well, now they're switching it back. They're getting rid of Google Plus, and people that were signed up through Google Plus, I think it was Vaping with Thesis also had a problem. His YouTube channel was frozen for a while because his was signed up through Google Plus. So there's a couple people that had channel issues over the Google Plus.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost the channel's still physically there, but because the email is no longer active, I can't upload to that channel anymore, so I just started a whole new one. Sucked, but
now I feel good. I got everything where I need it to be. I'm good. Sorry.
What are you vaping on, Kimmy?
Right now I'm vaping on the Pixie RDA on top of the top side dual. I have nothing new in front of me right now. Everything that I've ordered has not came yet. So I ordered the Wasp Nano RTA. I ordered the Profile Unity RTA. I ordered the Dead Goat, and I ordered some new e-liquid. What else did I order? There's something else I ordered. and none of it's arrived. So I have absolutely nothing new to vape on this weekend. So I'm just vaping what's good, the Pixie RDA and the dual top side.
I'm vaping on the Lux Nano with the drop solo. With my mod I got that I'm testing. I got the shit. I already forgot the name. The Reload S on top of the top side. I have the Aurora Play Zippo like thingy. That's pretty good. I'm liking it a lot so far. And last but not least, I have the Dreamer with the regular goat, and I'm about to put the other goat on here with the other cap. Technically, I could just take the cap and put it on this that's already built, but you know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just wondering, like, so it's the deck is like pretty much the same as the Dead Rabbit then, is what I'm
Yeah, let me look here. I'll open this up right now. Hopefully, it's not gonna be a pain in the ass to.
Because aren't they supposed to be doing decks with like Coil Turd and
when you get the. Yeah, well, that's another thing. I want to give a huge shout out to Mitch Green because I found out that he got accepted, and for his coils to go with the goat. So I want to give a congratulations to Mitch Green on that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Which I need to find out from Mitch if it's going to be the dead goat, if that's going to be the base that the builders get, is the dead goat base. If that's the case, I've got lots of Mitch Green's coils that I can put in my dead goat when I get it.
When you get the kit, they give you a stainless steel. You get the cap or the airflow, regular airflow, the top cap, and then they give you this right here. Okay. That's what's in the white box, plus your other coils that you can screw on if you wanted to. And then I'm going to open up this cap. And I believe the deck is in here.
Yeah, I ordered both. So they do the kit. You can get the kit for what was it, like $50? You get the whole, so you get basically a whole other RDA because you get the original goat cap, the dead goat cap, the rebuildable base, and
here's the new cap. Okay, there's the airflow, and it's got that rounded top on it. It's rounded more than the other one. And then
yeah.
And here's the deck. Okay. Oh man, are you kidding me? I gotta put this fucker together. The hell? Oh, you get a. See, this is. I don't even know this yet. It came with the deck. I'm gonna get the deck out here. But it also comes with like a 510 pin. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to put that in there or what? Like, here's the deck piece.
I think because you can squonk with the rebuildable. Yeah. So that's why
that's the rebuildable section right here. That's it. Gotcha. You screw it in and it's probably gonna sit up like a little higher than that. Obviously, here, I'll just do it now. Fuck it. What am I doing? Get with the program truck and get with the program. I'll screw it in here and you can see what it looks like. See, that's what it'll look like sitting on the sitting on there. So it's fucking, but that's how high it is.
Yeah.
So you're still gonna have to pre-cut your leads, because otherwise it's gonna be a bit. You ain't getting no damn.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it like take it off.
You can take it off. So that's really nice. So it's not really a incumbent. So
you get your 510 pin. If you don't want to squonk with it, and you screw it in there, it's obviously got that in there, so you can squonk with it. So
I wonder.
I don't know if I should try taking that cap off and just putting it on what I have, the other one already. I don't know if that'll work good or not. Let me try it.
What I was gonna say is, if you go to recoilrda.com, they have both the kit and then they have the individual base. So you can get just the base and the cap, or you can get the whole kit. And I went ahead and what I did, because I already have a goat, so I went ahead and ordered the kit and I ordered just the base and the cap. So I'm going to be doing a review of the new dead goat airflow cap and the
deck
rebuildable post, but I will be giving away an entire dead goat kit as well. So that's something coming up on my channel. Right, but giveaways are always on my website.
Here, I'm gonna put this cap on this one and see if it can do anything.
I wonder, since Coil Turd and M-Turk and all of them are supposed to be doing collaborations with Grim and Homeboy which deck they're going to be using. Is there going to be a totally different deck, or are they going to
Holy
use
cow.
the deck? That's what I'm wondering.
That airflow is smooth. Shit. It's like it's smooth as fuck. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Shit. I don't know about this top cap though. It's thin as fuck. Let me see. Oh, look at that. That's the barrel section. See, top part of it. Let me juice this thing up.
Oh, so you can only turn down the airflow by 2 holes at a time. You can't do it by single hole. It looks like.
It's 2 holes at a time. Because they're both the same length on both sides.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah.
So step down.
Yeah, Roberta. It's Homeboy OC and Grim Green both, I believe, it's a collaboration effort between Grim Green and Homeboy OC.
Let me see. Let me put a fresh battery in this thing.
Did you guys see pictures of the bulk?
The what?
The bulk, Fagan's RTA?
No, I haven't seen that yet. No. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Wow. Even with the original deck and putting the top cap on it, this top cap just makes it better. That's crazy.
That's what I was thinking when I saw that top cap. I was like, "Oh, I'm using that top cap on the OG, the OG goat."
I mean, I'm gonna. The thing is though, like, if you look in the holes, you could tell that the coils are way lower than that with this. But the thing is, it's like
isn't it snake
holes.
Yeah,
so it goes down. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
I really like that.
wow.
I can't wait. Gosh, it makes me so mad that you got yours before I got mine.
I got yours.
We ordered the same exact day. How the heck did I not get my shitty ass USPS?
Don't you know I'm trucking vapes? Like, it's just how it is.
Not fair. Why do I gotta wait? Why do you get shit before me?
Because I called them suckers ahead of time. I said, you better send me my shit before Kimmy vapes, or I'm gonna be.
Yeah, is that what it is? I'm gonna yell at Dwayne next time I talk to him. I'm be like, what the hell?
I already talked to Green, so that's what it was. No, I'm just kidding.
Trucking, are you still down there in Florida?
Yep. Every day, all day, 365. I'm down here and I'm a Floridian.
Kimmy, you're in Georgia or something, right?
Yep, I'm in Georgia.
So yeah, you should have got yours today too.
See, that's the thing. She might have, because I didn't get a notification. I didn't get a notification until it was delivered. I didn't get no tracking for it or nothing. I just got a message. Oh, your dead goat was delivered. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, USPS is
Colby. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
The best part about this is I could sit there and just blab my juice in there and no leaking. Wow. Oh, airful. Oh my.
How long do those coils on the OG goat usually last?
I've been using this particular coil is the first coil with my package. So I've been using this shit for probably going on almost a month now. I just rewick it. That's all. Right. I dry burn them and then, I use cotton threads, but it's the easiest thing to do. Mm-hmm.
That's what I use, cotton threads. I've been wanting to try that vape fly cotton though. Have you guys tried that?
I haven't tried it. I know Rebuildable Ryan had put some today in something, and he said it's pretty thick, but everybody else that has used it says it's pretty good actually. So
I noticed, like on the cotton threads, man, like it seems like a little loose in the on the 3mm cotton threads.
That's right, country, but I'm a cud with a new toy. That's right.
Yeah, Eric, I ordered 2, and then I had a company email me today that they're going to send me one, so I'll have 3. So pretty sure I'm going to be doing a giveaway for Wasp Nano RTA too.
Oh, nice.
We got 61 watching. You know what I do, folks. I want them thumbs up. Let's go. We only got 20. We need like 30 more. Let's go.
Roberto wants to know if anyone has tried the Afterlife RDA. I haven't.
I have
I
not.
haven't. No.
Who's it by? I don't even know
That's
who the
that-
Afterlife is by.
That's that one
Francis
by.
Kane wants to know if he can join.
Yeah, Francis, you're welcome to join.
The
He's talking about the
Afterlife.
giveaway.
Oh, the giveaway?
The Afterlife, Kimmy, is that RDA that was done by Ryan Hall and somebody that worked.
Oh,
at
Apocalypse.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Apocalypse Vapor? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I didn't. It
Our
didn't
Huffins 13, shut your
interest
mouth.
me. Almost 2 years. In September, it will mark the 2-year anniversary on my channel.
Oh yeah, by the way, congratulations, Kimmy.
Yeah,
So-
thanks, Josh. Josh comes on my live subscriber appreciation video and doesn't even tell me congratulations.
Hey, I was trying to make sure everything is running good. Thank you. So it is what it is.
Joseph
Take a
said,
drink.
shut your mouth, Josh.
They all
So
do.
technically, Kimmy, 18 months, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yep.
What was your first product that you reviewed, Kimmy?
Oh, geez. I know the Anakin Skyon sub-ohm tank was one that was really early. I don't know if that was my first one, though.
I think that was your. I want to say it was your second one.
Might have
Second or
been.
third.
That's about as far back as I can remember.
The fact that I can
That's a
remember that
weird
about
thing.
you is funny.
I'm glad you can remember it because I can't. That's something that I struggle with, remembering everything I've reviewed. Like, you lose track of it really fast.
Good night,
Like, you look
Kelly.
back and you go, wow, I did that many videos.
Yeah.
Thank you, Show and Tell.
I think I've fallen in love with the goat now. The dead goat. I'm sorry.
Have either of you
Vaping
tried-
Bubba says the Afterlife was way too loud and whistles bad. Yep, that definitely wouldn't be an RDA I'd like then.
See, that was my problem with the Wasp Nano RDA. I love the flavor, but if you reduce the airflow at all, it whistled real loud.
Yeah, and did
Not
have a
this
whistle
thing.
to it.
Oh man, Kimmy, you just don't know what you're missing right now.
Rub it in, Josh.
It's so good.
Oh,
It's
Kelly, I
good.
didn't see. Kelly Cal said good night. Good night, Kelly Cal. I'll see you later.
She said she's going to sleep. We need to trigger her to get her to go back up now. No, I'm just kidding.
Here to come on. Trigger and make her come on.
Yeah. I told her I was going
Night,
to, but
country boy. Thank you so much.
later. I'll let her sleep though this time.
Ango said the goat is that it ain't the first goat you fell in love with. Truckin'.
What can I say?
I'm liking this. People are trolling Truckin' in my chat.
They're trying, but it ain't working. Just because I'm on somebody else's channel, people, it don't mean nothing. It's the same.
No, really though. A big thank you to Josh for letting me use his Zoom room tonight and being on standby in case I had any internet issues. It was
Little
really
does
awesome.
Kimmy know is now I have her shit, so now I can go live on her
Right?
channel whenever I
That's
want
true.
to.
That's true. You guys, I did put myself in a very vulnerable situation tonight because Josh now has my stream key to my YouTube channel. So if you see
now-
some weird ass shit popping up on my channel, it's not me. And I'm gonna kick Josh's ass.
I'm gonna do a YouTube crash party on Kimmy Babe's channel.
No, I don't think so. You do that shit, you don't live that far away from me, Josh.
If that's what I got to do to get you to come down here, then so be it.
Oh God.
I do got to share something for everybody in honor of Kimmy getting her 7,000 subs. So let me go
Oh
ahead and
no.
do that.
Oh no. What are you doing? Damn it. I need to click stop sharing options.
There you go, folks. There you go.
You are such an asshole sometimes, Josh.
Hey, it's actually not my fault because I think it was Vaping Joe M that triggered me to do that.
Oh, it was Vaping Joe M. Thanks, babe. I'll remember that, Vaping Joe M. So let me write down here real quick that Vaping Joe M is not allowed to win any more giveaways on my channel. Thank you very much, Gone Vape. Yeah, so Josh took that screenshot of me. I was driving. I had just woke up, didn't have any coffee, and he decides to take a freaking screenshot because my camera froze. And then he sent it to me.
Oh, I put it in the group too, by the way.
You guys, yeah, you see how much he abuses his friend, you guys?
Oh, whatever. Shit.
That's right, referees. I make good frozen lasagna, damn it.
I don't know where Rebuildable Ryan is show and tell. He just kind of flaked. I guess, he's got another product to do. He's got to do another open box review. I'm just kidding. I'm going to trigger his ass to come on.
Right? Exactly, Shane Smith. It was quite unfair that he took a picture of me before I even had coffee.
Oh, yeah. See, he's saying that now in chat, but he's texting me messages like, oh, yeah, that was cool. That was funny as fuck. Like,
absolutely, Roberto.
Yeah, I like it, man. Thank you, Josh. I like that shit, man. This cap, it changes it. I just can't wait to build on the actual rebuildable part to try it out.
Gone Vape wanted to know no MVE for you, Josh?
Nope. No NVE for me. If I go up to NVE would be turned upside down. So I figured I'd let everybody be and have a good time.
Ryan's going to MVE, isn't he?
Yeah, he's leaving early in the morning.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, me and Josh won't be at MVE.
Well.
You're lucky I love you, girl. You're lucky I love you.
Oh, shit.
I'll take that damn $10. And I'll go buy myself some more frozen lasagna.
I knew Kelly wasn't going to bed. I knew I was going to trigger it. I knew it.
Yep, vaping Bubba, I'm the same way. Caffeine and nicotine. That's what I run on.
So, Kimmy, when are you going to release a product?
When what?
When is Kimmy going to release a product?
Oh, I have no desire to do any products. I have no ideas. No, I'll leave that to the professionals.
Look at what Tango said.
What Tango said. This is the Congrats Kimmy Vapes fuck MVE show.
Besides that, all you got at MVE is a bunch of retarded people sitting in wheelchairs moving around. One of them, which is particularly a reviewer, but I'm not going to mention his name, but it is what it is.
Zoom isn't letting you crash the party, Colby.
Why is that? Oh, is he trying to come on here?
I think so.
It's that Canadian internet connection. That's what it is. His connection is saying he's sorry to him because it's Canadian internet connection.
You looking forward to anything else, Kimmy, that's coming out?
I kind of want that Jackaroo kit, even though it's not really, I don't need another mod, really. I mean, I don't need another single 21700 mod, but I don't know. There's something about it that makes me just really want it. I guess just because it's waterproof, and I don't have any waterproof mods. I never bought like the Aegis or the Aegis Legend. Right. So I kind of want that. But yeah, I think as far as atomizers go, the ones I was really, really wanting to try was the Profile Unity and the Wasp Nano RT. So I got both those ordered and just waiting, but they're both coming from China. So I was actually hoping to have everything, before I hit 7,000 subscribers so I could do a giveaway package. But instead, what I'm going to do, there'll still be giveaways, but they'll just be when I get the product and I review the product, I'll go ahead and post a giveaway for each one of them. So I'll have a giveaway for the Wasp Nano RTA. I'll have a giveaway for the dead goat RDA as well. I'll have giveaways for both of those when those come, if they ever get here, when they get here.
Yeah, I want to get that Jackaroo kit too. I think that is screen. I think that Jackaroo is probably gonna outdo the damn Ageless Legend in my opinion. But
I didn't realize
We'll see.
Bogan had something to do with that until he showed his video on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't even know now.
Vape, that'll be the other one that I ordered. That's coming from China. The Unity I ordered from Watofo. So who
Phil
knows?
Vapes wants to know your thoughts on the Turk V2.
I did a review on it. All of my thoughts are there. Basically, I think it's a good RDA. Nothing really innovative about it. It's a good RDA for somebody that likes a lot of airflow and likes to use like big, beefy, low ohm builds and vape really hot. For the way that I vape, it didn't really perform satisfactory because I vape 0.3 ohm at 40 watts. And it was just too much airflow. And as you restrict the airflow on that particular RDA, you lose the off-centeredness. And I'm kind of OCD about my airflow and keeping it center on my coils. So it just really didn't do it for me. Was a good RDA, though. I know a lot of people that do like it. It was made well. And if you're somebody that vapes really low ohms, really hot builds that need lots of airflow, it's a good RDA. A lot of people compare it to the Goon, and I would agree that it's very similar vape to the Goon. Oh, I know you do, Shane. You go through mods more than anybody I've ever seen. I need to get you the Jackaroo, Shane. Maybe that would be a birthday gift for my brother over there. Get him a Jackaroo kit.
All right, I guess people didn't hear me. We need to get those thumbs up, people. Come on, let's go.
Kimmy, did you ever try the TVL Delta?
TVL Delta? Yeah, actually, I have it on my stand somewhere. Let me see. There it is. There it is. The TVL Delta. Yep, I did a review on that.
No,
Really?
He's talking about the Swamp mod.
The Swamp.
The Swamp
Okay,
mod,
they have an RDTA named the Delta.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get the Squonk. I was gonna buy the Squonk, and what made me go for the top side instead was their bottle. That hard plastic, like.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
Yeah, I was really disappointed that they didn't like. I love the idea of push to fill.
Oh, Kelly's trolling you
Yeah,
now.
she is. As long as she's giving money while she's trolling, I'm good. I'll take your money.
Vaping Joe M wants to know if me or you are going to pick up the bulk RTA when it comes out. I damn sure will be.
What's the
Just
bulk
because
RTA?
It's Fagan's RTA coming out. Yeah.
It's gonna.
Who do you do it with?
Omir.
Omir?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not. If it's as hard to get as the damn Waft Nano, probably not. I had to go all the way to China.
You mean it's hard to get? You mean it's hard to get the BTFC?
I have no idea. The BTFC just didn't interest me.
It's the same.
My best.
Colby.
What do you say?
He said he finally killed his Minikin V2.
Damn.
Yeah, Kimmy, the bulk is the exact same build deck as the BTFC. I guess
I wonder how they got that to work, like with an RTA.
Hey, JFM Development.
There he is.
There's pictures of it on Facebook.
This little kid's like, I want my dad.
Hey, Spring Vaping. Yeah, actually, I did a review on the A Mighty by Osmotis. Where is it? I had it sitting somewhere. Here it is. Right here. Another good RDA good mod from Osmotis. I mean, I can't think of an Osmotis product that I've gotten that I didn't like. They always make really good, solid mods.
I did not like the Bunker RDA. I wasn't a fan.
Really? You didn't like the Bunker? I love the bunker. Now, I will say I love the bunker, but I hated the glass in it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Really. It makes it look dirty to me when you can see all that condensation. So then I got the point blank RDA, which has
I was
the
sure to ask you that.
Awesome. Love the point blank RDA.
I guess Thesis has a RDA coming out with them.
Yeah, he's talked about it a couple times. I've heard him talk about the RDA he's working on.
Oh, man. I can't put this dead goat cap down. Sorry.
Hey,
oh,
Pink, looks like the only one that's going to be at MVE that's on the panel right now is going to be DBS Squonks. So me and Josh.
And Rebuildable Ryan, he's just
but he's not on the panel. He's MIA. I'm going to remember this next time he asks me to come on his show. I'll be like, nah. Sure.
I know, right?
I'll come on and I'll just shut my camera and microphone.
Well, what we could do is we could have Tango 357 trigger.
Tango, you buying Tango? Do I need to make a tier for you, Tango? I mean, if that's the thing, I'll make a tier for Kimmy Vapes Use Drip Tips. I'll even leave the little lipstick smudges on them when I send them to you.
Joseph quit with the dead goat. I'm not quitting with the dead goat. I love this dead goat. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. You're just using the top cap, though, right? You're not using the...
Yeah, I'm just using the top cap. I don't have the decker or nothing. I ain't going to quit. I'm going to keep going, Joseph. Don't you try to trigger me, buddy. You'll be saying you're sorry to me later. I'm just saying. Just put your sombrero hard hat on and you'll be okay, dude. He gets mad when I talk about his sombrero hard hat. Suck nuts.
Oh, my batteries are dead. Might have to. Oh, Lordy.
But I think Tango needs to go and trigger Rebuildable Ryan, because it seems like whenever Tango triggers Rebuildable Ryan, he adheres, if you will. And as a matter of fact, I think it'd be better to have Tango on here as a guest instead of Rebuildable Ryan anyway.
Well, Tango can come on. He's more than welcome.
I think what it is Rebuildable Ryan just got another piece of vape mail in the mail, so he's got to do that out of the box video. So what are you gonna do? I'm just saying.
Is that what it is?
He's
over there recording his video.
Ryan's the boss of me, Roberto. Yeah, right. You wish.
What did he get now, trucking? You know.
What?
What device did he get now?
He just did his unboxing video of the Profile Unity.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And I think that's it right now.
See,
dying.
I'm not too interested in the Unity RTA. I don't even use the mesh in my Profile RDA. I used it. I tried it, but it's not for me.
Joseph, you ain't gonna trigger nobody. You just gonna drink and say you're sorry. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Hey, Kelly, he's gonna be going to NV, so that's gonna be a traveling out of the box review. Here we go. Hashtag trigger Rebuildable Ryan, folks. That's what happens, Tango, when you become the boss. You gotta work more. So I hate that.
Phil Vapes, if it's the brass or the copper, you can forget about it. You're never gonna get the taste of it. That's why I don't use my Kennedy, because it's brass and it always tastes like brass. That's why like
you get the stainless
brass
steel
or copper. Yeah, I don't like brass or copper atomizers.
I don't mind brass. I don't get a metal taste, but that's just me.
I don't mind brass for my tube mods, but the RDA can't be brass. Like the deck and the cap can't be brass or copper, because I can never, like, the taste is just always there.
All right. Huh. How about you? You have a thing with brass versus stainless, or you care?
I'll always be trucking vapes, boss.
You wish. Yeah, okay.
Turn your damn camera on.
Nice try there, pal.
No, I'm doing mad shit right now. Fucking trying to get ready and stuff.
Man, you leave until 6:30 in the damn morning. Don't give me that.
I just got a text message. I gotta leave at 3:30 now.
You remember that, Kimmy? Whenever he asked you to go on his live,
Yep.
you go ahead.
I remember that.
Like you're busy. Sorry. Just remember that.
I even tagged him in my post and everything.
Yeah, I know.
No,
You
you
just
didn't.
made Kimmy a liar. That's what you did, dude.
I gotta finish folding laundry and then I gotta be up in like
You
5
got
hours.
Airhead Vapes there to do that. Why? I mean, she cooked you dinner. Why can't she fold your laundry too? Shit, you got to do a live show. Like, don't you know Kimmy's top dog now. Like one of the top dogs. Like you can't do that.
I don't know about all that.
You're the puny little guy. Like you trying to build your shit. Like I mean, you're rebuildable Ryan for fuck's sake. You got to stick with that name and rebuild your shit. And I'm just saying, man.
I don't have to rebuild my shit because I don't fucking say dumb shit.
You do. You just do dumb shit like out of the box reviews.
It wasn't a review. It's called
Tango and Ruffines say you need to get your ass on the show.
Yeah,
Who's
thank
Ruffines?
Grab a can of Red Bull and man up.
You mean our
Ruffines
Huffins?
and JoJo can do the woman work. Yeah, but I call them Ruffines. I don't like
send Cali Vapor. I'm single because I choose to be. Because I'm a man. I could do my own laundry and shit like that. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't have a.
with me. Ken Cali Vapor.
Yeah, why ain't he on here? Like,
Why don't you come on here, Jay?
My only preference trucking is I don't do copper RDAs.
I don't do copper. Fuck copper. I don't even like the copper mods. I just, if it's Cerakoted, then
Right.
yeah.
Or
He
is it
said, "Oh,
straight
for
up
fuck's
copper?
sake,
No.
fine." It's not even like it's not. You know how like people say, "Oh, they smell pennies." It's not even that. I don't know. I don't like the feel of it. It just feels weird to me.
It tarnishes way too fast.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons. If it's Cerakoted, I'm good, but as long as it's not a shitty Cerakoting job like this on this Dreamer here, but this is one of the original ones when they
One of the first ones.
Yeah. Damn, Kelly!
Did you get
Oh my God, you gotta trigger Irene to come in Kimmy's chat. Don't do that. Oh my goodness.
Fucking, did you get that the Ardent RDA for that Dreamer?
No, I've seen it and I've held one. I don't like it. It's not for me. I don't. Nah.
It's a big RDA. I mean, it looks beautiful on the Dreamer, and that's about probably the main way I use it is on my Dreamer. I don't really use it on a regulated because it's so big, but it's beautiful on the Dreamer.
That's right, Donnie. That's right. Renege on his promises, Ryan Vapes. There you go. That's right. You got it.
27 millimeter, isn't it, Kimmy?
Huh?
The Ardent's a 27?
Yeah.
Is that right?
27 millimeter. The airflow on the Ardent blew me away. What Stan did with the airflow, the way that he engineered the airflow was amazing. And it was so simple. Once you looked at it, it was like, why didn't anybody else do this? But the way that he milled out the inner side of the cap for the airflow, and then, I mean, when I first pulled it out of the box and I looked at it, I was like, this airflow, where's it at? Let me grab it. This airflow is so
Damn.
I was like, how the hell is this going to be any good? Because you got 3 holes right there. But then when you look at the cap, you got what? 10 holes? These little bitty holes. And I'm like, that is so mismatched. But just by milling out those 3 air holes made so much of a difference in the way this thing vapes. Because no matter, I can restrict it all the way down to just 2 holes on it. And because it's milled out, my airflow is still hitting the center. It's still hitting the center of my coils because the way that he milled it out. And I thought that was so awesome. And I mean, just love it. I love the airflow on the Ardent RDA. For me, though, its home is on the Dreamer. I don't really, once you add that extra base to it and you add all that height, and it's already a big bulky RDA, because like you said, it's 27 millimeters. And then you add that base on the bottom, it just brings it up that much that it's just too big for me aesthetically to use it. But I keep it on my Dreamer.
What's up there, son?
What's happening, guys?
Much hanging out, celebrating Kimmy vapes.
There you go. Congrats, Kimmy. I said it once. I'll say it again.
Thank you. Thank you again, Jay.
Trigger Jay Hayes.
So what are you doing this weekend, Jay?
Drinking.
Drinking. You said that really enthusiastically.
That's the Jay I remember. Not changed a bit.
Oh, no. You got to keep it real.
I swear, you guys make me feel like the most boring person on earth. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't go to MVE.
Sounds like me, Kimmy. So I guess
Living
I'm in the
that
same
mom
boat.
life.
I'm not a mom, though. I'm not going to admit that.
Yeah, at least I got the excuse. I got kids I got to take care of. You don't have an excuse, Josh.
No, I don't. I really don't. But
He's got Zoe.
yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh, man. What can I trigger Ryan with next?
Why are you trying to trigger Ryan?
Because it's fun. There's Kelly again. Damn.
There you go, Kelly. Cats are kids. I mean, if you got more than one, they're kids.
I only have one, and I didn't want that one.
Michael
Cat.
Murray.
Kid or
I'd
cat?
argue that
Cat.
Okay. Just need to clear
cat.
that up. Yeah. So, Kimmy, what are you doing this weekend since everybody's at NVE and you're staying home?
Absolutely nothing.
Come on now.
Maybe if my dead goat comes tomorrow, I'll actually have something to record and review. My son's got friends coming over, so I'm going to have a house full of like 16-year-old hormonal boys. That's
Oh, that sounds like a good time.
You might want to button up that shirt.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, man. Damn it.
That's awful.
Just saying.
all I hear is a bunch of boys in a room talking about MILF.
No, they're not like that. They're all good boys.
So was I.
Right?
I'm just drinking my Monster. That's all I'm drinking tonight.
Yeah. Let's roll it back. If I was 16 years old and like, hey, you want to come over to my house? And Kimmy was my mom, I'd be like, yep.
This is awful.
For sure.
You kidding me? I'd be sitting here peeking at the door, like looking to see what she's doing and stuff. Like,
No, they do their own thing. I either am down here or I'm in my bedroom. Like, I don't hang out with a bunch of teenage boys. Like, they go do their thing. They hang out either in the living room or in my son's bedroom.
that's it, Tango. You got it. That's what's happening Saturday. There you go.
So don't put a pull in. Whatever you do, don't put a pull in.
Don't put it
All right?
There'll be some fast times at Ridgemont High going on.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a good movie. I'm just saying. It's a great movie.
How was the kid your mom warned you about? Oh, shit. Oh, here comes Rebuildable Ryan trying to steal the show. Who wants me on? Look at this. Look at this shit.
Oh, everybody X1 for Rebuildable Ryan. I think I stole his tagline right there too. Sorry.
Kimmy, you don't do a whole lot of pods, do you?
Yeah, I do a lot of pods, actually. I did have a company email me Oh, get this. I said yes to this company, and normally I don't say yes to companies that have products that look exactly like a clone of another product. But a company reached out to me, and they have the new smoke Me Too pod or whatever.
Looks just like the Orion.
Well, this company isn't smoke, but they have one that looks identical like it. Not the Orion. It looks like the Me pod. It looks just like the Me pod. Well, at first when they showed me the picture of it, I thought I was talking to someone from Smoke, because I'm like, I know Smoke just came out with something that looks just like this too, but they're not. So I was like, yeah, sure, of course, I'll review it, because I don't get products from Smoke and I don't review Smoke products. So I'm like, sure, what the hell, I'll review your product. So who knows when that'll show up either. I might get that 2 months from now. There's no telling.
Do you think you're gonna get that smoke pod system that looks like the Orion?
No.
I might. I mean, I love my Orion. Don't get me wrong, but if you take that and put the Nord coil in it,
there you go.
It might be fire.
Game over, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I was a religious user of my Orion forever until I got the PAL 2, and now I can't get off the PAL 2.
Yeah. I tried the Yeehee SX Mini, and
that thing sucked.
I was so disappointed. I mean,
everybody was.
Dude, I seen that thing on freaking internet for like $25.
Yeah, it sits there as a basically a desk piece, because it doesn't get used. It's probably dead.
Yeah, it looks pretty, but the battery life is horrible. The coil sucked.
Well, they're using ceramic, and it just. Here's my thing with this thing. You came into the game in pods so late, you should be able to see everything that was actually working well. And you
reverse engineer the good shit.
Right. I mean, Smoke, they kind of, well, number one, Smoke has actually put out some good pods. I mean,
Nord.
Right. I got my dad's 74 years old. He's smoked since he was like 15. I gave him a Nord with some, was it naked juice in it? He loved it. Loved it. I guarantee if I gave him that thing, he'd probably throw it at me. What is it? So, yeah, I mean, you come into the game this late in a pod, you should be able to take everything that's already out there and make a damn good product. And they didn't.
They're saying that UL pod's supposed to be pretty good. That Caliburn or whatever.
Caliburn, yeah.
I actually like the looks of that Vaporesso that looks like a Zippo. I don't have one yet.
Josh has it.
I might pick that up.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Yep.
It vapes really good. Like, I mean, I love this thing.
Well, I mean, when I was, in the military, I carried a Zippo everywhere, like overseas. Yeah. I had a Zippo that went with me on every deployment, and I have no idea where it's at now. But I mean, that was just my thing. I loved being able to flip it open. It was just a thing. I don't know. It's a smoking thing, I guess.
How's the flavor on that, Josh?
Oh, I like it. It's pretty good. It's got a ceramic coil in it. So here's the pod.
Yeah. Speaking of, since we're talking about coils and ceramic coils and stuff, you said the Nord coils, are they ceramic? Is that what you said, Jay?
No, the coil in the SX Mini.
The SX Mini was ceramic.
Ceramic.
What do you guys think about that? As far as remember, you've all been vaping for a long time, right? So you all were around when the whole ceramic thing. No?
Yeah, I remember when they were talking.
What was it? Like 2 years ago, it was actually a mod company, and I can't remember the name of the company. I don't know if it was Anakin or iJoy. They did their own test. And I think a lot of people felt that the company was doing it to compete with, I think it was Vaporesso at the time, was making ceramic coils that were really lasting a long time. And it was kind of like they were throwing Vaporesso under the bus, because they said they did a study, and they said that there were ceramic particulates in the vapor, and that's why they chose not to use ceramic. And the way that they worded this study, mind you, it's not peer reviewed or anything, so air quotation study, but their whole platform was, we don't use ceramic coils because of the dangers, and because we care about our users and stuff, and really slamming Vaporesso. So there for a while it was like nobody wanted to touch ceramic. for fear that there, might be some health issues. I really never got on board with that.
Dustin says it was Aspire.
Aspire. Okay. Aspire. I knew it was one of those long-time companies. So Aspire was the one that came out and said it. And they were basically kind of like taking a jab at Vaporesso and, other manufacturers that had got on board with ceramic coils. Vaporesso has stood by their ceramic coils. They've been producing ceramic coils for a long time. And their ceramic coils seem to have really good flavor and last a really long time.
This ceramic coil in my book is good. So
yeah, but they do have
good, flavor's good. The battery life on this thing, what is it, like 900 milliamp? What's the battery life on this thing?
650. It's only 650, but they do really good at the regulation, and it lasts a long time.
And you also said, didn't you say it had different like temp mode or some shit like that, or?
Yeah, it's got different wattage modes. So you got green, which is like 20 watts, which is pretty high for a pod, which is why I think it makes such a warm vape compared to a lot of other pods that we have, because it does push 20 watts on high, and then medium, and then low.
I think I got it. When you vape it, it shows blue, but like I forget how that works.
Yeah, if you push the button on the side, it'll show the color it blinks is going to be what mode you're in. So if it's green when you push the button, that would be you're on the high setting. And then whatever color the LED is while you're vaping on it is going to be your battery.
It's blue. I'm going to have to charge this damn thing soon. Damn it.
So Josh, you pretty much summed up ceramic coils don't bother you. You're not worried about using ceramic coils. What about you, DBS?
I've tried the ceramic, but in the pods, I prefer the mesh over anything else. Like the Nord does have ceramic coils, but I wasn't a fan. But the mesh is my choice on the coil when it comes to the pod. But it's kind of funny because mesh in an RDA or anything else, I don't really care for.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, like you spoke on the Unity RDA profile. You're like, I'm not really looking forward to that, but you like the mesh for the pod.
I don't. Yeah, I like the pod, but I don't care for it in a RDA or a tank or anything.
What about you, Jay?
So, I mean, my only experience with the ceramic in the pod is the SX Mini, and I just there's so many problems with it. It could have been a coil. It could have just been the flawed design. But I know, when I was setting my dad up, of course, it took a couple of hits off that Nord. The mesh coils in the Nord were fantastic. I mean, as far as it's not going to be a stealth vape, which I get. But for a pod system, and he's not running Nick Salts either, but for a pod system, it was great. I mean, and if you can duplicate that into something like what Smoke's coming out with, which they can, I don't know about Nord. The flavor's not there for me, and I vape because I like the flavors. So I don't know.
Yeah, I won't say every ceramic coil I've had has been a good coil. There's other companies that's done ceramic coils that I just thought they were crap. I didn't like them at all. Vaporesso is probably the only company that when I think of a ceramic coil, I'm like, yeah, the Vaporesso ceramic coils are good. Their C-cell coils are pretty good.
Best things about this thing is the fact that you take your bottle, your drip tip, or bottle that you want to fill it with, you just press it in there and hold it in there and squeeze it and it gets in. It's like there's no mess. Yeah. You don't have to take the pot out to do something.
Right.
Put the bottle there, push down, squeeze it, done.
And that's one of the major flaws with it. Well, I mean, the S6 Mini had so many flaws, like the pod just wouldn't stay in. So no magnets, no nothing. One. Yeah. And I think it was Thesis in his review. His pod was actually falling out. Like he was getting no atomizer, I mean, mine wasn't that bad. It was pretty loose. And I'd go to take the cap off because when you stick it in your pocket, I don't want to vape my own lint. So I go to pull the cap off and the pod's going flying. I'm like, oh, I need that. So yeah, it's just an all around horrible experience with that thing. So, I think the pod game is coming up. I'm a little worried about where we're going with the FDA and everything else because I think they're targeting pods, not just Juul, but pods in general.
Oh yeah.
Because let's be honest, teens aren't walking around with a hammer of God vaping in school. They're walking around with a Juul in their pocket, and that's I think that's and the high nicotine content. I think that's the other thing that kind of.
I forget who I was talking with earlier today or the other day, and like somebody was saying that there's a school that's fining, like if a kid gets caught in school with a Juul, they get fined like $185 fine, and then they get suspended. If it were me, I would say you get a couple kids get caught with a Juul, you expel them. Then they got to go home and tell their parents why they got expelled. You get a couple cases of that, I guarantee you that'll scare the other kids.
That's an absolutely great idea. You start hitting the parents in the wallet. They're gonna be like, "Look, son, daughter."
Expulsion, though. I mean, especially when you're talking about high school expulsion. I mean, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids in high school, and if you get expelled from high school, that's on your permanent record for when you go to college. I can't agree with that. Suspension, I think, yes, absolutely. Suspend and fine the kid, because if you fine the kid, you're fining the parent, and that's getting the parent's attention and making the parent take responsibility.
So my daughter, they have like Saturday school, which is like detention. Let me tell you what she feels about Saturday school. I mean, if you make them stay after, it's big deal. They stay an extra couple hours.
They've already been there, yeah.
You make them go on a Saturday, suddenly you have their attention. And if you hit them in the parent's wallet, you also have the parent's attention. Everybody's attention is now grabbed.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. I mean, let's make the parents.
I mean, I see it working at first when you get those parents that just don't really care, or they got a lot of money or whatever, and they spoil the kid. The kid's going to still do what they want. It's just another slap on the wrist. I'm looking at the aspect you get like 1 or 2 cases of that happening. It's going to nip it. It's done. Like, you know what I mean? Like the kids are going to be so scared to like do it. Like they're not even going to try.
So let's be honest. Let's look at today's age where most families, if they're together, if they have dual parents, it's a dual income household. They're both going to work.
Yeah.
Is there someone staying at home actually, paying attention to what the kid's doing when they get home? Not so much.
That's a good question.
So you start hitting the parents and actually getting them the knowledge that, hey, your kid's screwing up at school, other than, bad grades, failing a test, not showing up to school. Not that mine does that, by the way. She's a very good kid. But if she starts doing that, Justice, we're going to have a talk. Not that she's going to watch it. She might actually. Anyway. I mean, get the parents involved. And my thing with teen vaping is somebody check a damn ID somewhere. If you want to sell them in convenience stores, I agree with it. That's getting the thing that's going to create the best harm reduction out into the world. If you put it in a brick and mortar, there may be someone that doesn't want to go into brick and mortar. They want to go into a Chevron, buy a Juul, and move on. So I get that, but somebody has to check a damn ID.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the things, like we already have. Whenever I see a parent that goes, well, they just need to regulate it. Like I go on a lot of forums where, the kids' Juul outbreak thing is like a thing. And all the parents that I read their comments, a lot of the comments I see is, well, they need to regulate it. It's already regulated. If you are not 18 or 21 or 19, whatever the law is in your state, you should not be able to buy the product. It's already regulated. Right. The FDA is, even when they issued their last report, we saw from the FDA's own report that they don't even have the power to shut down a convenience store, or they have the power, but they're not doing it. That 3 offenses before the store can't sell products for 30 days. For 30 days. Oh, slap on the wrist. You can't sell for 30 days. And then it's regurgitated back into the cycle. It's like, no, what we need is the FDA to actually enforce the regulation that's already on the books. Right. Hold the convenience stores accountable when they sell to underage. When they sell to minors, don't just slap them on the wrist. Freaking really.
Fine the hell out of them. And you'll get the store owner's attention real quick. You hit them with a $5,000-$10,000 fine. Whoa, you're fired. Next, you're one job.
Yeah.
Your one
They were
job is
doing that.
to count money and check IDs. That's your job. That's all you have to do. And for the counting the money, most of the time the register will do it for you. So I need you to check an ID. That's all I need you to do.
Yeah.
And if you have, and somebody said, it's, go after the parents. If you're a parent and you're buying your kids something that contains nicotine, alcohol, caffeine, you need to take a test to be a parent. I'm sorry. You have to.
No, that's true. Some
score at
people
least
should have to take a test.
80% or above, you're allowed to have kids. We're good.
Some people need
Yeah.
to take a test before they even decide to even think about having.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Before they even get in that bed. Shit.
right. So if you've seen like some of the dog rescues out there, I mean, the things you have to do to adopt a canine, it's extensive. I mean,
Oh yeah, we adopted a cat, and the background check, the home visit, like they come to your home and inspect your home like you're
Right.
adopting a freaking child. Like, we got to make sure your home is safe for this cat. I mean, it was a month-long process plus money involved in the adoption fee to adopt a cat. I'm like, holy cow.
I just
I
want to
could go
put this
get
out there.
knocked up and nobody asked me if I'm qualified to have a kid.
Right. Please don't say I'm saying we need to implement a test to have kids. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, it was a joke. So
Yeah.
please don't write me nasty messages on YouTube and tell me I'm all screwed up. I'm just saying. I mean, look at the laws and regulations about, pets versus kids. If you're a parent, be a parent. I mean, that's what we're asking you to do. Make sure they're not doing, I mean, granted, we all did some underage drinking. Well, I did some underage drinking, some underage smoking, but I had a stepson and he was 18 and California changed the law from 18 to 21. Suddenly he was a smoker and then he wasn't because he couldn't. He's like, can I get a smoke?
Yeah.
Nope. Why? Well, because number one, you don't need to be freaking smoking. You're 18 years old. I didn't start smoking until I was 25. Number two, I'm not going to jail for you. I'm sorry. I kind of like
Right.
it. I'm not going to jail. That's just the way it's
Yeah.
going to be.
I don't know how it was in your guys' states, but when they did the whole smoking ban thing here, like where you weren't allowed to smoke in the bars or stuff anymore, and when they were issuing fines for that, they originally started off. I think the first fine was like $1,500, and then every fine after that was $5,000 if you were smoking in the establishment. So, I mean, if they just did something, of that nature,
Right.
I guess people might think twice about selling underage stuff.
Right. And so Roberto, he said St. Cali, basically some parents just don't care. You're right. And kids and teens, and we've all been there, they're going to do what they do. I mean, we played Hey Mister at the store to get, at the time it was Miller High Life because that's what we could afford. or Mickey's Hornets, whatever it was. Yeah, you're right. Some parents just don't give a shit. And unfortunately, there's too many of them.
In my day, it was the Old English or the Colt 45. That stuff was horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I started
Two
smoking
zigzags.
at 14,
Come sit in the election.
and
Nope.
I smoked behind my parents' back and everything, and stole cigarettes because both my mom and dad were smokers, and I'd steal their cigarettes. And for a good year and a half, my mom would bust me, take my cigarettes, take my lighters, punish me, ground me. And I was a very stubborn kid. No matter how many times she confiscated cigarettes and lighters, I would always find a way to get cigarettes and lighters. Like, even if I wasn't stealing them from my parents, I could go to school and there was some kid that looked like they were old enough to buy cigarettes. Or there was a specific gas station that would sell to minors that we all knew we could go to. So I was continuing to get cigarettes even, outside of the house. And my mom, unfortunately, after a year and a half fighting me, just said, I'm done. I don't care, fine, whatever, but you buy your own cigarettes. I'm not supporting your habit. So she allowed me to smoke, but she didn't supply me the cigarettes, but she supplied me basically the ability that I was allowed to smoke, even so far as, this is going to show how old I am. When I was 16, you could get a smoking pass at school. And so if you had a smoking pass signed by your parent, you were allowed to go out and have a cigarette in the smoking area on school.
Yeah, now you think that right there would have raised all kinds of damn hell, like the whole craze with kids smoking or vaping on.
Well, it did. I mean, it did. It was abolished. Like, you can no longer, if you're 16, you can no longer get a smoking pass. Hell, if you're of legal smoking age, you still can't smoke on school grounds.
Shit, I stood right across the street from the
change.
school pumping away. No problem.
It did change. But yeah, I mean, as a parent, I do have to think about the kids can be little bastards sometimes, and you just no matter how much you take something away, they're still gonna do it. You know, all we can do at that point is, like you guys talk, find the parent. I
had a luxury of
that's gonna encourage that parent to keep on their kid.
In a house full of parents that weren't around because they were busy in the bar, so like when they did get home, they were drunk off their ass. So whenever I wanted their cigarettes, I just go in there and take them. Never got caught. They just figured they smoked them, so I never got in trouble for any of that shit.
Yeah.
But it's just all on how you grow up, I guess.
It does, doesn't it, Minnesota clowns? Clouds. I'm so old.
Kimmy.
I call them clowns.
Oh man.
I think what I hate now is just the way that the media is vilifying the companies that are manufacturing the products. I don't think Juul is responsible for teen vaping at all. I don't think Smoke. I don't think Inakin. I don't think iJoy. I don't think any of those companies are responsible for teen vaping. They're making the products. They're distributed to the states, you know, the sellers who have an obligation to sell only to people of legal age. And even that isn't foolproof. You're never going to be foolproof because, like we talked about earlier, there's going to be parents that don't care and they'll buy it for their kids. There'll be a kid that has an 18-year-old friend that can go buy it for him. Are you kidding me? There are so many entrepreneurs. My son's 17. He tells me about the kids in his school and the side businesses they have. They have, my microphone keeps falling over today. They have drug dealers. I mean, kids out there selling drugs in schools. Whatever drug you want, you can find a kid in school that sells it. They've got Juul dealers. They've got cigarette dealers. They've got, you know, anything you need. There's a kid that's an entrepreneur that's like, I'm going to sell this. I'm going to go. Hell, I was an entrepreneur. When I was in high school and I got my smoking pass, I would sell cigarettes for $1 a piece. Back then, cigarettes were like $3 a pack, and I would sell them for $1 a piece. I never had to ask my parents for money to buy my cigarettes because I was smart and sold my cigarettes to the kids at school that couldn't get them themselves, and they were willing to pay the $1 for the cigarette. So I always have. I never did that. But I did sell cigarettes.
But I want to play devil's advocate here with you two because you two have kids. Now everybody's all on the bandwagon of kids not vaping with Juuls and blah blah blah, this and that. But when it comes down to your kids themselves, would you rather your kids be smoking an actual cigarette or vaping on a Juul?
That's the only two choices.
That's it. I mean, they're gonna pick up one vice or the other. Like, what would you rather it be?
I'd go Juul. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at harm reduction. I would never want my kids to use any kind of substance, but you know, of course I would rather. Like, I'm putting it in my body because it's safer than smoking, right? Like, I'm choosing to vape rather than smoke cigarettes. I would never look at my child and say, I'd rather you smoke cigarettes than vape. I rather my child do neither. Luckily, both my children have no interest. They have zero interest in vaping or anything like that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
because I mean that's what like I'm hearing a lot of people say, you know, they don't want their kids vaping Juuls or vaping or doing anything like that. But you know, just as widely as Juuls are available, so are cigarettes still. So you know, at that point in time, it becomes the lesser of two evils. Like what, you know, and I think a lot of people that, you know, that even have kids now that are older, a little bit older, but they're still in high school and they're smoking cigarettes. I would imagine that those parents would like their kids to stop smoking. And if the only way that's going to happen is, well, a Juul, like, what are you going to do? I mean,
all right, guys, I'm out. Kimmy, congrats again.
Jay.
We'll see you trucking. We're out. DBS,
you later, man.
We'll see you, man.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Have a good
Good night.
rest of your weekend.
You too.
I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, I hear a lot of people speaking on they don't want their kids vaping. Kids shouldn't vape. But the fact of the matter remains is there's still kids out there smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And it's like almost like people are afraid to say anything when it comes to that. Whether or not they would rather have their kids vaping than smoking. And if everybody can preach that vaping is safer than smoking cigarettes as adults, then, you know, the same would go for the teen that's a smoker. That shouldn't even be smoking cigarettes. But
what's aggravating is just all the media that you see about it is all almost always negative. Like anytime I see something come across the TV, it's always, you know, a mod blew up in somebody's pocket, this and that.
Or that truth thing on TV that's been going on where the guy's like, vaping is safer, vaping is safer, like that annoys the hell out. I hate that commercial with a passion.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
I mean, Phil brought up a good point that 50 milligram is way too much nic for a kid. And yeah, I'd agree, especially in the way that kids are using them, because they're used the way you would use if you were a smoker trying to quit with vaping. Right. You know, you wouldn't be, but kids are using them to get nic buzzes. So they're like chain vaping them and having like, there was like the Juul challenge where kids were trying to see how fast they could finish an entire pod. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell is that kid not freaking on the floor right now? Like,
right.
This is crazy.
Cowboy makes a good point. He says big tobacco is paid to play and the vaping industry hasn't. How do you feel about that, Kimmy?
Exactly, Michael Murray. No, yeah, I mean, big tobacco is going to, whether we like it or not, big tobacco is going to give a piece of the pie in the vaping industry. Do you honestly think they're just going to stop making cigarettes and move on with their lives? No, they still want their billions of dollars. So what pathway is there for them to keep their billions of dollars to go into making vape devices? Like,
I'm so sick of hearing that everybody always goes to, big tobacco's got the money in the game, and everybody knows that. Like, but that's not the issue. That's not the issue. Big tobacco having their hands in the freaking vaping thing is not the issue. The underlying issue is that there are teens vaping that should not be vaping. That's the issue. And everybody always reverts back to, big tobacco's got the money in the game. Like, that's not why kids are vaping Juuls, because big tobacco has money in the game.
Juul was popular among kids long before Altria bought into them.
Exactly.
It is
an irrelevant point, really, in my opinion.
Michael Murray said, kids are going to do what they want to do. Like, it's since the dawn of time, teenagers break laws, teenagers drink. I mean, I'm more concerned. Like, when I saw Scott Gottlieb talking about the youth epidemic, vaping youth epidemic, I'm looking at higher numbers in opiate use. I'm looking at higher numbers of alcohol abuse. I'm looking at those numbers, which are higher than the number of kids that are actively vaping. Not counting the ones that have tried it. Talking about kids that actively daily use vape devices versus daily use of opiates, daily use of alcohol. Like, the numbers, it's like, no, I really, even as a parent, I don't care so much about the vaping as I do the alcohol and the opiates and things like that. Not to say that I don't care at all. I just don't care as much about vaping as far as teen use as I do opiates and alcohol and other illegal, far more dangerous substances that teenagers are using and using quite high. Even like the teen suicide rate is higher than the teen vaping rate. You know, so let's worry about the teens' mental health. Let's figure out why they're killing themselves. Let's figure out why teens are using opioids. Let's figure out why teens are drinking. What can we do to prevent it? And, you know, those are things that have existed for a very long time as well. That, you know, and there are people out there that are in place to try and combat that. Scott Gottlieb has made changes to opioids and stuff. Like, he has done some things towards opioid abuse in the United States, but to see him focus so heavily on vaping and call it an epidemic when we have other areas that are far more dangerous to our youth than vaping is really disheartening.
He put the word epidemic on there just to make it like a
yeah, it's a catchphrase. Yeah, it's all it is a gotcha word. It's
trigger word. You know, it
Yeah.
could be, what do they say when you put a title in YouTube? What's that damn term? Clickbait or whatever type of thing. Gone Vape says, he says here, kids are vaping mainly because shop workers don't care enough to card. Once it started, it was a snowball thing. I am not saying that it's not completely a thing where there's actual vape shop people not carding, but in my opinion, the main source of this is your gas stations.
Yeah, and we have the data to back that up. If you look at the FDA's last report, the number of vape shops that offended were 3% of the total. So of all the vape e-cigarette sellers, only 3% of the offenders were vape shops. So vape shops, for the most part, yes, there is some vape shops out there that don't card, and there's probably some out there that just didn't get caught. But when we're looking at the data on paper, statistically, it's the convenience stores that are the highest offenders. They're the ones that are putting out the bulk to the teenagers by not carding versus vape shops, who are way more likely to walk into a vape shop and get carded than you are in a convenience store. So the convenience stores really are an issue when it comes to, if only 3% of the offenders were vape shops, well, the other 97% of offenders are the people that we need to look to make a dent in teens buying them illegally. And to do that, like we were talking about earlier when Jay was on, is impose stricter fines, harsher fines, actually impose the regulations that are already there. You know, hit the stores hard so that they don't repeat offend, and take away the ability for them to repeat offend. Instead of taking away their ability to sell tobacco for 30 days after 3 offenses, take their ability away to sell tobacco for a year.
Rigor Morris says, I bet if the billion-dollar juice vape companies lined the pockets of politicians and their government officials, etc., they wouldn't be giving 2 shits or no effing dams about the teens.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah. Money is the root of it all. Like, we know that money is the root to whether we want things changed, whether we want things fixed, or why somebody is attacking something. It always goes back to money. That's an obvious that money is the root cause of it. But I would say a lot of teens are not getting as much product off the internet as you might think. They're getting it locally from people that go on the internet and buy it in bulk and then distribute it to teens.
Even.
Somebody earlier made a comment. Gone Vape talked about a vape shop close to him. They have a college kid that comes in and buys jewels by the dozen and then redistributes them and sells them to underage kids. He sells them to minors. So it's not the vape shop. They're carding, but something the vape shop should and could do that should be considered is putting a limit on how many battery devices you can buy. If I see somebody, if I was a vape shop owner and I saw somebody come in and they're like, I want 12 jewel kits, not 12 pods, but I want 12 jewel kits. Hey, Vaping Joe. I would ask myself, I'd be like, why do you need 12? No, I'm sorry. The max I can sell you is 2.
Right.
I would put a limit on how many devices I would sell that person. And I would do that with everything, that I could possibly do, especially like the batteries. Like the e-liquid, it's harder because you never know how much e-liquid people consume. Though I would say if somebody's coming in every single day ordering 500 mils worth of e-liquids, there's something to scratch your head at if they're ordering 500 mils a day. But definitely like vape shops could, and I think a lot of vape shop owners probably do already, like when they get suspicious that somebody might be buying. But I'm sure there's plenty of vape shops out there that they just want the money in their pocket, and technically they're not violating the law. If you come in and you show your ID and your legal vaping age, technically they're not responsible if you take those 12 Juul devices and sell them to somebody else. But it's something that I would like to see vape shops self-regulate and do and be more vocal about doing.
Mm-hmm. I wanna do something tonight. I feel like we need to have like a ball drop, fireworks and shit. Since you got like 6,000, I feel like there should be like a 4th of July up in this bitch.
You got some fireworks somewhere I can't see?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, that'd be nice though, wouldn't it? Seeing Truck and Vapes sit out in the parking lot, setting fireworks up next to you.
Oh hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
I buy Truck and Vapes. No, I want to do a giveaway for a dead goat kit. Since you reached,
you don't have to do that, Josh.
No, I want to do it.
To do that. Aw.
We got what, 58, 60 people in here watching. I don't know what's yours say.
I have no idea because I don't have it open. I just have the chat open.
Well, somebody in chat tell me what the numbers, how many people are watching right now. So we got 56 people watching. So what I'm gonna do is Kimmy needs to write down a number.
All right, so I got a 58, a 57, a 56. So we'll go with 58. That's the highest number.
We'll go with 58. So I'm just gonna I want you to pick a number between 1 and 70. Write it down, but don't say it or anything. And when I type the word "start" in chat, that's when you will go ahead and choose a number. Okay. And if you enter the number in twice, you're automatically disqualified. So you can only enter the number one time. And the first person that gets the number, the actual number, or gets close to the number without going over, will win that giveaway. So I'm gonna go ahead and type in chat now. Okay. Well, as soon as it gets in there, go ahead and you guys start choosing your number. So now you can start choosing your number. Like I said, a number between 1 and 70. And
one guess.
Closest, yes, yep. One guess. Person that gets closest without going over will win. And you're going to have to hit me up on Messenger with your information and all that, and I will get that sent out to you. And it's up to Kimmy whenever she wants to say, go ahead and stop. So.
Everybody got their number in? Alrighty, is everybody's number in? Counting down 3, 2, 1, stop.
All right. Now I'm gonna go from where I hit start. So everybody stop typing in chat, okay? I'm gonna go from where I looked up at start, where I put start, and then look down. And what's the number?
So the number was 29, and Kimberly Kimberly Goins was the first one to pick the number 29. So she is the winner.
All right, congratulations, Kimberly Goins. Hit me up on Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and give me your full name, your mailing address.
It'd probably be better to do your email, Josh.
All right,
probably
yeah.
better
Hit me up on my email. I'll put my email in chat.
Yeah.
Good idea. There's my email in chat. Hit me up on my email address there. I need your full name, your address, and I need proof of age. And then as soon as I get everything I need, I will get one shipped out to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh. Everybody, thank you, Josh, for doing a giveaway. That was really sweet of you, Josh.
You're welcome.
And I will have another giveaway whenever I get it in. I didn't want to do the giveaways tonight because I had none of the products sitting in front of me that I ordered. I did order a bunch of stuff. I will be doing a giveaway for a dead goat kit as well, but I'll be doing it on my website when I get the product in. So if you want to enter any of my giveaways, I do them on my own personal website because YouTube technically doesn't allow giveaways. So KimmyVapes.net is my website. If you go there, subscribe to the blog, put in a valid email because you'll get emailed when that giveaway goes live. And that's where I post all my giveaways. I will have a giveaway for a dead goat kit. I will also be doing a giveaway for the Wasp Nano RTA. And I think I have 2 other giveaways planned too coming up, but there'll definitely be 2 or 3 giveaways coming up very soon as soon as I get the products in front of me.
All right, Kimmy, I got to get out of here. Josh, Joe,
Take care.
Again, Kimmy on the 7th day.
Thank you so much, DBS.
I'll catch you guys later.
See ya.
Later, man. Oh, man.
I'll be right back.
Michael Murray says, I want to do a giveaway for a Stratum 505 and an ESG Skyfall.
He's
serious or he's just joking.
He's joking. Hey, Michaela, I just saw that you popped in. Good to see you, Michaela.
Hello, Michaela. Kelly, that one I will enter. That's funny.
All right, so I guess Tommy Vapor is on now, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I don't want to impede on somebody else's live stream since this was kind of like a pop-up live stream. Again, you guys, thank you so much for the 7,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. I'm really humbled by the fact that 7,000 people subscribe to my channel. And I really love all of you guys so much. And thank you for the support. And especially thank you, Josh, for not only hosting your Zoom room for me and allowing me to use it to go live, but also for doing the giveaway. That was really generous of you. Thank you, non-here rebuildable Ryan, for sitting in the Zoom room, though not really participating. Thank you, rebuildable Ryan. I will remember that later. Again, thank you, DBS Squants, for joining as well. And thank you, Vaping Joe M, for popping in as well. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.
See you later, folks. And you just click the little 3-dot thing and
yeah, I think I did. Did I get it? It's gonna lag and take forever because my